Hello, Flosstube friends. It is me, Sylvia from Becky's Land. Welcome to my Flosstube update. Oh my god, it's been so long. I think I can't remember a thing how to do a Flosstube video. It's been so long. I missed you so very much. You have no idea. Yeah, time is flying by very quickly and a lot of things happened, and the last 3 months, I think it is almost 4 months. I don't remember correctly, but it's been a long time and a lot of things had happened. Not all of them were good things, but yeah, that's life. And since we passed the heat wave we had in Europe and extremely hot in northern of Germany, you couldn't do a thing. It was so hot. We're not used to this kind of heat wave. We don't have air condition. So yeah, not complaining. I like it hot. Used to live in New Mexico, so I like it when the temperatures are higher. But yeah, at the end it wasn't so funny anymore. Anyway, I wanted to give you an update on my cross stitch today, because since there was so much going on, I didn't stitch that much, not as much as I wanted to, but a little bit. And to keep sane, I've sewn a little bit. I made a few project bags just to yeah, stay sane. And yeah, everything, we will see how it goes today. I have no notes. I only the notes to get you the information on my cross stitch, but other than that I don't have notes. I just babble on as I go. So people, how have you been and how are you today? I hope life is treating you good so far. I hope you don't have to struggle a lot. I'm sorry I don't watch as much YouTube videos as I want to, so I'm not up to date what's going on. I missed all the retreat videos and information about all the good and fun stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But as I said, life has been crazy and pretty busy. Yeah, so welcome. Welcome to my video. I'm so thankful that you once again didn't give up on me and taking the time today to stop by for a visit, and I really hope you enjoy it a little bit, what I like to share with you and what I would like to talk about. I made myself a new cup of cappuccino, and I hope you like to join me in that. Let me just take a short sip and then let's get started. And my English is a little bit rusty. Sorry. So, as I said, not much stitching is going on, or was going on. I have had a lot of plans, but yeah, not much time to stitch. And the only finish I can show you, no, I have 2 finishes I can show you, is for one, it is the wordplay June from Brandage Away. I stitched and finished, but as you can see, I don't have the time to sew a cushion out of it. But I have it ready for next year, I'm sure. So, yeah, that's my June. I think most of you have seen the June wordplay. There is a lot of wordplay cushions going on, stitching going on. I started mine, the series, in 2016, but somehow never was able to stitch each month. I took it slowly. First I stitched only the months I liked best, and now I'm filling in, and next year I fill in the rest, I think. So, and with the June wordplay, I wasn't sure because there was a lot of colors I didn't like. I wanted to change, and then I had to restitch it and everything. And at the end, I stitched the call for threads and colors. So I'm not good at making a chart or creating a chart. I'm not good at this. I like to keep it like the designer charted them. Maybe I change out a color or two, that's it, nothing else. So let's hope that I have it finished, fully finished for next year, for next year June. That's my wordplay, my one and only. And yeah, I don't like to stitch letters, you know that, so it gave me a hard time. I'm sorry I have to reach for my second finish. I started in my rotation this piece from Christiane Dahlbeck. It's out of this book, Jahreszeiten it's called, and I stitched this one. I think it is called Lady of the Mist, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember correctly. And I want to frame it like, kind of, like, I would like to have it as a framed picture. So, and here is my piece. That's how it came out. I stitched this on Belfast linen in white, and I just love it how it came out, and I think it will look good once it's framed. I love it very much. It's really, really pretty, and I like to stitch. I love to stitch it. I liked it very much, all the half stitches and quarter stitches, and yeah, I stitched this with the Danish Blomster garn, Fremme, and I like to stitch with this garn. It's a cotton garn or a cotton floss, and I really, really enjoyed it, stitching it, and it looks beautiful. I like it, how it turned out, but I haven't been able to look for a frame yet. Maybe someday. So I have just to check on my kind of notes. There's not much going on here. The next in my rotation was a piece from La Di Da. I'm reaching for the project bag. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, that's not it. That's it. And as I said, just to keep me from going totally nuts, I'm just checking the time, but I don't see the time. I thought I was sewing a few project bags, and I used the tutorial from Suzette, the primitive stitcher, and oh my god, I love it. I'm sorry, Kay, I love your tutorial as well, but I like it that you can see the seams, so I have no words. Amazing. Thank you so very much, Suzette, for all the effort, for all the time you put into make this video and this tutorial, because it's amazing. It's step by step, and people, I tell you, if I can sew a project bag, you can too, because now it's not easy. I wouldn't say it's easy to sew in a zipper. I have to rip it out every time I make a project bag. But I'm getting better. The more you do, the more you get better. So let me just show you my bag. I think I showed you the bag without the yo-yo, and I had the yo-yo already done. So I thought, yeah, why not? And I sewed on the yo-yo, and I still think it's pretty. That's the tags for the things I have inside. I would like to have a project bag for every single project, but I'm not there yet. Need to do more sewing. Let me just reach for the thing behind it. So that's a la-di-da piece, and it's called Peace House. And I'm stitching this on Cassia Linen Antique White. And I'm sorry for the wrinkles and for the floss hanging down, but that's how it looks. Yeah, not bad. For not stitching, not bad. So the next step will be filling in the roof. Yeah, not bad. I like it. Can't wait to have this one finished. I like the colors. I started this one on 35 count Edinburgh linen and with overdyed floss, and I didn't like them. So it was a lot I stitched. I didn't want to rip that out. That's my first attempt, and then I started a new piece of linen, and it's good. It's good that I did. Now I like it with DMC. Now I like it. And in this bag I also have, but not started yet. I always want to, but I haven't been able to start. This is a gift from a stitchy friend in the States. Pam Lacey gifted me that chart, and I really would like to get started, but yeah. And I don't will use the silk. I will stitch this with overdyed. I already have everything ready in this bag, but I haven't started it. Sorry. Just a second. Oh, and my project bags have a size, so a chart could fit in easily, but not a whole Q-snap. But that's good for me. That's good for me. I posted on Instagram my some of my newly project bags, and people were interested in, but I'm not sure if that's the right size for you, because I made them for me, so the size fits my needs, I would say. So let me just check. It's back, and then we have, oh yeah, and then the next rotation was my Christiane Dahlbeck. I stitch Monday through Friday. I'm trying to stitch a whole week for a rotation, and I stitched on Christiane Dahlbeck, and then I stitched on, I started a new one for Nora Corbett, and that's the next week I stitched it on. Just a second. This is very folded in this project bag. I tried my hand on Bluebell. Yeah, she's so pretty. But I'm a little bit scared of, this is all Kreinik. What was I thinking? We will see when we get there. Right now I'm not far. I haven't stitched much on her. Just a tiny little bit. But she's beautiful. The colors are beautiful. And I stitch a week on one piece, and when it comes to its end, I don't want to put it down, and that's one of the pieces. I don't want to put it down because I would like to see her further more stitches. Really, she's beautiful. Yeah, I like it. I like to stitch on her so far. We will see when it comes to Kreinik. So that should go in here. So then we have the next week was again La-di-da, Peace House, and then I started just a second, I need to bring my chair a little closer. Yeah, that's better. Then I stitched a piece from the Primitive Hair. I have had it in this project bag, you already seen it. Yeah, you think you have seen this. You haven't, because come to think of it, you have seen the version that I did from Kay's cross stitch tutorial, where you could see the inside, the seams on the inside. And since I tried out Suzette's tutorial, I ripped everything out and made it again, and you can see the seams. Yeah, that's me. I had to do it. So the next piece I'm stitching on is from the primitive hair. I showed it, I think, several times, and I started it in April, people. I started this in April. I'm not very much further, a little bit, yeah. So, and it looks like this. Yeah, it looks good, I like it. And I'm stitching this on Vintage Dune, Belfast, I believe. Check. Yeah, that's Belfast. Yeah, it looks so good. That's another piece I can put down when the week comes to an end. So I like every piece I'm stitching, and so far I like my rotation. I think it's good to stitch 5 days in a row, and if I want to, I stitch on Saturday and Sunday as well most of the time, because as I said, I can put it down. So that's for my autumn Halloweenish rotation. Then we had rotation spring summer. It was my Christiane Dahlbeck, and then we had neutral, and for that I stitched the wordplay. I'm sorry, I'm looking down at my notes. And then I had the Peace House, then I had the Bluebell, wordplay, oh how boring, Butchery, and then, just a second, what's next? Oh, and then there was Sal introduced, Tracy Michaels, I believe is her channel name on Instagram. So this is an Instagram cell, and I thought, since I had this chart like forever, I would like to join this cell, but it's not a good idea because I already have a fall and Halloween piece. So 2 pieces for the same theme is not so good for me. So because one or the other is suffering, and it was the Butchery from the primitive hair. So, and I stitched on this one the last week, so it's not really much. So, and we are stitching from Brenda Joy the October Witch. I think I showed it to you last year when I had my wish list introduced and wanted to stitch her ever since and never got around to it. With all the other charts I have, it's actually the same. I have so many charts and so many things I would like to stitch, but never got around to it. So that's why I jumped on this Stitchy Witch cell, and that's how far I am. Not much, because so many grass stitches and the tree, yeah. But once again, a piece I don't like to put it down. And I decided, there is a hashtag on Instagram, Witchy Wednesday, I believe, I'm not sure, but I think, and I will stitch her on Wednesday as well, because otherwise I wouldn't get her done. Yeah, so I like it, I like it, I like it. And for her, I have the second project bag, made the same way like Suzette did. So yeah, I had to make a second one in black and with this kind of fabric, because believe it or not, I'm looking for a Halloween fabric. There is no Halloween fabric around me. And I searched on the internet. You can't get Halloween fabric in Germany. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've searched in the UK, but there wasn't what I was looking for. And when I see what you all have, I'm a little bit, not jealous, but a little bit, I envy you. Let's say just that. You can get all the pretty things, and in Germany, cross stitch is not so popular, unfortunately. So, let's see. What have we next? I think that's all my work in progress. I think I have one wordplay in progress. I'm not so happy with my video today, I think. Maybe I have to do it again, or you just have to bear with that. I started the August wordplay. I'm sorry for all the wrinkles, but I just put it out of the hoop right now. Yeah, that's how far I got. This is a fabric I got from Kathy, Kentucky Woman Stitcher. Thank you so much. I like it. It is heroic, and that's a really pretty color. And she sent me this scrap, and it's perfect for the workplay, and I like it. So, thank you very much. And I like the August wordplay so far. The only thing I changed is the blue. There was another blue recommended and the white, because what was recommended didn't show up well. So yeah, that's my August wordplay in my tiny little bag that I made from a tutorial from Warner. Thank you very much, dear Warner, dear Suzette. You are really, really amazing for all the work you put in your, and time and effort you put in your tutorials. I really appreciate that. So, because that's why I'm able to make project bags. I just want to take a sip, just a second. Thank you very much. So that's all in progress, I believe. Then I have kitted up some pieces, and I hope to get them stitched one day. I'm not sure. I kitted up, let's see, oh, that's difficult. It's from a cross-stitch Halloween magazine, just cross-stitch issue, Halloween issue. And I wanted to stitch it last year and the year before, and now I want to stitch it this year. So that's kitted up with threads. And I don't have a picture. It's a bonus chart from Lizzie Kate. I think it was Spooked, and it's called For the Birds. So, but I don't have a picture. I am sorry. That's a bonus chart. It was a bonus chart. So that's kitted up for my ornament in small rotation. I need to put in a few more weeks, not weeks, but rotation themes for next year, because there is missing point de croix. I don't know if you say it like that, the French cross stitch. I would like to stitch a few motifs from a French designer, so I need a week for that. I need a week for ornaments and small pieces, and I need a week for all the Prairie Schooler Center. I have a lot of charts, and I only stitched 2 and fully finished 2 centers, so that's not good, and I want to stitch more centers. And then I kitted up Farmhouse Christmas from Little House Needleworks that I would like to have a week for, and I have Fragments in Time from Summer House Stitch Works, I believe is the name, and I need a week for that as well. So next year I hope I can put in my experience that I had this year, I could put in next year and have a little bit better organization in my and for my ornaments and smalls. I have kitted up this. I would like to stitch every cushion. I have every pattern since they came out, people. I'm a collector and I would like to stitch an ornament in the ornament and smalls week. I hope to get them done, because I have the ornaments from Little House Needleworks came out every year and I have them. I have the Little Sheep Virtues, I have the Calendar Girls, I have the Hometown series, I have ornaments from 2010, it doesn't say, from 2010, from 2011. There are 3 years I have these ornaments, and I have Country Cottage Needleworks ornaments as well. Santa's Village, Frosty Forest. I collect everything I can. If I can't stitch all the things, I buy all the things. Oh people, I'm crazy. Then I made another project bag. They are getting addictive, people. I made, I kind of wanted to have it a little bit different without a yo-yo, but with a nice lace. So, and in here I kitted up from Brenda Joy Quaker, and I've seen on Instagram there was a sale as well, and I was thinking about joining the sale, but I need to take it slow. So I have for the neutral week, I have the La Di Da Peace House. And when this one is finished, I would like to stitch Kathy Barrick's Little Gift. And when this is finished, I would like to stitch, or to start, the Quaker. I don't want to have gazillions of starts and never finish a single one. I really would like to focus on what I have started. And then I made another one. This is a Tilda fabric. Yeah, and I like it very much. And in here we have, I can show you because I only have my working copy, but this is a French cross stitch piece, and I can show you the other as well because it's a working copy from Little House Needleworks, the Rose Sampler. Maybe you know them. Pieces. Once I started, I can show it to you. Then I have for Halloween the Skeleton Crew. You know my project bag. That's the only project bag I kept, like Kay made the tutorial where you can see the seam. I kept it the way it is because this is my first one, and this one got me started to sew project bags. And this one I have kitted up ever since, but not started. It's from the Cricket collection. But as I said, I started the boot tree from the Primitive Hair, and there are so many other autumn and Halloween pieces that I put this aside and will stitch it, I don't know when. I really don't know when. I have a beautiful linen for it, but I really don't know when I start this. But I will someday. So, and then I made a project bag. because I have a Christmas rotation, Christmas and winter week. I have a Christmas and winter week. And I needed kind of, it is as well hard to get a nice Christmas fabric here. So yeah, now I have kind of a Christmassy. So this I ordered from Casa Senina in Italy. There is always a sale going on, people. I could buy and buy and buy all the things. And I buy all the things. And in this one I have this Joy from Country Cottage Needleworks. This was sent to me by Pam from Stitching Between the Lines. Yeah, Stitching Between the Lines. She stitched it and kindly gifted it to me. So, and I have a new needle minder from Gina, and I have the perfect fabric for it. It's from Jew Design in Hungary, and I will stitch this on. I make it a little bit quick because it's not started yet. Once it's started, I will get into details. Okay, so you don't have to give me the thumb down. Last video I had 3 thumbs down because I think because of my bad lighting or whatever, my bad English, I have no idea. You don't have to do that. I know that my English isn't that good and my lighting isn't that good and I'm rushing through my project, but that's because I would like to keep the video kind of short and don't go over an hour babbling on. So you don't have to. If you don't like it, go look what you like. Oh, I'm sorry. Go watch what you like. And that's my last project bag I made for Christmas and winter rotation. They are funny. They are really, really funny. Snowman, what's in here? Ah, yeah. That's from Brenda Gervais. Finally. How many years are we talking about this? 2, 3 years? Yeah. So now I have everything kitted up. And when my winter and Christmas week is coming, I will start one or the other for Christmas, winter. That's all. That's all the news. I bought things. I bought a lot of charts. I have mirabilia charts. I have a few more things kitted up, but I like to stop now because I think I babbled on enough. And I just want to say, hi, I'm still here. I don't know when I can come back because we are about to change again. My husband and I are planning on, yeah, kind of big things. I don't know if no, I don't want to talk about it here because I don't want to jinx it. And we will see when I come back next time if I'm able to tell you what we are about to do. And yeah, as you can see, I'm smiling a lot because it's really a good thing that we are planning. But that means I might not be coming back as often because I'm not home as much as I want to, or as I want to be for a video. Stop it, Sylvie, stop it. I will tell you when it's time to talk about. So, I'm not good today. Yes, I'm okay. That's okay. So people, thank you so very much for holding on this long with me because I rushed through all my things. Please I apologize. Please forgive me. I haven't done a video in a long time and it looks like I don't remember how to do it correctly or give you a good update. Maybe next time I do better. I missed you. For a while it was like I didn't have the nerve because I was kind of frustrated when I see what's going on Flosstube with all the beautiful things you are doing and stitching and buying and fabric and yeah, so, and sometimes, yeah, it frustrates is not the right word, frustration is not the right word, but it doesn't make me so happy as I want to be. So, and that's why I didn't have the nerve to do a video, because then I would only complain because you have fabric for Halloween and I don't. And I don't want to come here to complain. I want to be in a good mood and feel good and have fun recording, even if I get a thumb down. So, whatever. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it a little bit with me, and maybe you are done with your cappuccino by now. I'm not. Thank you so very much. Yeah. People, let's hope I find the time to come back soon and it doesn't take 3 or 4 months again. We will see. But don't worry about me, I'm doing okay. So far, as everybody else, I have my bad days, and but it's way better than it was last year. So my eyesight is not so good. Yeah, I had a second shot, but we are not so optimistic about that. So we will see how this will go. And yeah, besides that, a lot has happened. But yeah, we'll talk about this another time, maybe, perhaps. Okay, thank you so very much again for sticking with me today, for watching, for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for all your subscriptions. I have a lot of new subscribers, even if I didn't record a video. Thank you so much. And yeah, for liking, I get a lot of thumbs up, and I really appreciate every single one. And if you would like to know what's going on, I now and then post a picture on Instagram, so the people know I'm still here and I'm still stitching. I just don't have the time to record a video, but I'm okay. That's why I have my Instagram to post a picture of what's going on. Yeah? Okay. Thank you so very much, all of you. I love you and I miss you, and it is good that I talked to you today, and I hope you feel the same way. Thank you so, so very much. Until we meet again, a big hug. Bye.